The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, but the District Administration West Jingthied District, kila pelong ye kajingalang ha Conference Hall DC Office Jawai, banyukun persya ye kajing pelong mar Khaïi ki Kynthei Khynnah ha kani kajok menta. Ha kani kajingalang la don lang ki kanhon ba Peit kerpang ye ki Kynthei Khynnah ki pulit ki doktor bat ki riu perkat nanong ba Jawai. Uba MB tong per ADC ha ka jingkren la ai jing mut ban lek pen sngo tho bat ai jing kai shakish nong ki thau halor ka jing Syriem bat jing sniu bala pelong mar Khaïi ye ki Khynnah Kynthei bat chinrang kham tam le le ne ki tha nyang pendong bon sin ki Khynnah rit na nong kendong ki sha khring ban tri ha ki ying briu ha ka jing kular ban siu ka bai nong ka ba he ki kmi ki kpa ki pensangi school no ye ki ban pha bala ying briu ha ki jaka sor ne sha jingai na lashnong la penduk no ek hok long briu jeng ki banit skul lo angru kani ka kam Khaïi briu ke Syriem ki kam Khaïi drop ki wei pat ba ai jing kren ki kentup US pasa District Child Protection Officer kong ai kharpran Sub Inspector Women Police Jawai bat ba je majau Sub Inspector ki la pensngawi ki daw ba pher ba penlong yi ki Khynnah kumju ki Kynthei ban ngop ha jing sha e lam bakala ne sha pendon kam bakala ha ki ba bonjat ki briu.
Many cases of trafficking, especially child. One point, domestic servitude. I mean, many of the children are being used in as domestic servants also, right? I mean, we talk about trafficking outside the state, outside the country, but even like from the local areas, let's say from the villages, if these children are forced to work, let's say in Shillong or in Jowai, or even these are some sort of, trafficking, because if they're done against their will, I mean, the right to education, I mean, they're not getting proper education, the Child Labour Act is there, Prevention of Child Labour. So even these cases are there. And this, what is required is people should be sensitized, like I said, through the schools, to the donbosco, people should know exactly where the children are going. Right? This is that community awareness is very, very important at that level, at the village level. Because these people know, right? They know everybody, who goes out, who goes where. So this sensitization is very, very important. Non-Eastern area, the bordering countries are basically Myanmar and Bangladesh, Nepal is up there. So there was a case of Rohingya Muslims also earlier, but unfortunately it did not affect us, right? These are persecuted communities in Myanmar. They are refugees, they are stateless, they don't have a home. So these people also, they are like the cases of child trafficking, and who knows, they may reach our state also. So my point is, like, as mentioned earlier, these victims are mostly from persecuted communities and very, very impoverished backgrounds. So the awareness should, when we give the awareness to the Shillongs or to the teachers or to the students, is we should see these poor people, poverty-stricken people. We should focus on these, because these are the most likely cases, most likely probable cases of child trafficking. Like, we should limit our target, because we can't just go spread awareness everywhere. And you go to to a rich family, it's not likely to happen unless, like as mentioned, you use your mobile phone and something like that happening, stalking, and this, you're being lured. That is a different aspect. But mostly impoverished backgrounds, we should target these communities or these sections of the population in the rural areas. Thirdly, most importantly, is like the officer mentioned, once these people are being rescued, they should be reintegrated into society. This is very, very important. I think one-stop center is here, and a lot of psychological support is needed, right, for these children, for these women who have gone through this trauma. So I hope the centers functioning well, but at least a coordination amongst all the departments should be there. They should work together to help reintegrate such people into mainstream society. And once we go to the people should be aware, and they should come forward and report, the families especially, like mentioned earlier, 24 hours, the moment the person goes missing, it should be reported immediately. And child trafficking is, women trafficking, it is interconnected. It's like, and you can say an country on international crime. It is related with drugs smuggling, right? That's why the UNODC, the United Nations Drug Control Organization on Drug Control, that also it focuses on child trafficking because a lot of money is involved, right? So drugs is there, and then your organ trade is there. In African countries, there are cases of child soldiers. I think you've seen that. Unfortunately, we do not have here, right, child soldiers in many African countries. So it is related to so many heinous activities in society. So unless we stop, and children are basically the future, and if we do not take care of our children, then what's the point of society and all, right? So these are the most vulnerable and the most important sections of our population. So